Well, hello there, Mr. Allen. I'm back with some clarinet tips. Okay, I did a video about reed and getting your reed on there just right. I want to show you something now about playing the clarinet that can be really helpful. It'll help your sound on the clarinet. Okay, a few things here. When you're playing the clarinet, you're going to be covering your bottom teeth with your bottom lip here, okay? And you want your chin to be nice and flat, okay? The flatter your chin is, the better your sound on clarinet's going to be. What I mean by that is if your chin wasn't flat, it might be like this, or sometimes people will put too much of their bottom lip kind of over their teeth, okay, and their chin will be soft, and that'll give you a not as good sound on the clarinet. So I want it to be nice and flat like that. Okay, I've heard it explained before, and I think this is a pretty good one. If you're putting chapstick on your lips, okay, when you put chapstick on, you kind of like stretch your lips out like this. Okay, so when you're putting chapstick on, that's kind of how you want that bottom lip. You want it kind of stretched like that, okay? Now, here's another piece of that puzzle. When you're playing the clarinet, I'm gonna turn like this a little bit so you can see a little bit better. You got that chin nice and flat, okay? But the other thing that's a real big deal is keeping your chin up, okay? A lot of times beginners, when they play the clarinet, they put their chin down, okay? Because I think a lot of times people put their chin down because it kind of makes it easier to get the sound to come out. But if you keep your chin up, then you'll get a nice sound. Because actually, what happens is a lot of the key to getting a good clarinet sound is putting pressure onto the reed from the bottom here, okay? Now your lip is in between your teeth and the reed, but you want to put pressure moving up, okay? Pressure onto the reed. If you don't have pressure going onto the reed, your sound goes way flat, okay? Which means the pitch should be here, but it's actually on here, okay? And it also just makes your tone not as focused, okay? And I'm going to show you a little bit of what I mean by that. So actually, there's kind of two things that happen with this. If your chin is down, it takes the pressure off, okay? The other thing that takes the pressure off of the reed is if your clarinet is going out like this, okay? If your clarinet goes out, then it takes the pressure off of the reed. Your clarinet sort of pivots on your top teeth, and as you bring it in like this, it pushes into your lip and your bottom teeth, okay? And that's what we actually want to get a good sound, okay? Now you can't go crazy with it because you will start squeaking and stuff if you go too crazy with it. But let me show you what I'm talking about. You're gonna hear a difference, okay? Watch and listen. So I got it way out here, okay? Listen. Okay, that's a super soft, loose bottom lip here. Now, I'm gonna bring the clarinet in and kind of flatten my chin out so you can hear the difference in my sound. Hear the difference in the sound? Let me do that again. Actually, I'll go backwards this time. Okay, much better sound when the clarinet is in and our chin is up, okay? So don't miss both of those things. Clarinet in, chin up, okay? Now, if you go, like I said, if you go too far with it, you might get some squeaks. Or you might even close the reed off and then the air won't go through. So you do have to play with it. But those two things to remember: clarinet in, okay, and chin up. So you might even play in front of a mirror a little bit, okay? Sometimes it's hard to tell if your chin is up or down because you can't see yourself, okay? But you gotta have chin up, clarinet in, okay? So if you play it in front of a mirror, you might be able to tell. Okay, versus big difference, I think. So those two things to watch out for, okay? Alrighty, see you next time. Bye-bye.